68% of adults say they know someone who has tested positive, and that affects everyone a little differently.
We spoke to a Raymore family who has recovered from COVID-19, but as 41 Action News reporter Dan Cohen shows us, both mother and daughter had to be hospitalized.
Cindy noticed she wasn't feeling well after a trip to Colorado.
A day or two later, I start coughing up blood. And so Mom says, "You've got COVID." And I said, "I do not have COVID. This is not a symptom." So I went to the hospital. They thought I had a pulmonary embolism.
A positive test confirmed the worst fears for Cindy, a type 1 diabetic.
So I immediately start crying. I asked the nurse, I said, "Am I going to die?"
She was transferred to Research Medical Center, away from her mother Sandra, who was first diagnosed with cancer in 2012. But shortly after her daughter was hospitalized, she too tested positive.
I had open heart surgery in 2012. So it's kind of a battle, you know, to go from that to this.
She too feared the worst.
I actually thought I was going to die, and so did they.
And grappled with a grim reality.
I'm the most blessed person in the world. And I love my family, my home, and everybody.
Her team went to work, treating her with steroids, plasma, and remdesivir. She received those treatments a few rooms away from her daughter.
We were able to get her in there, and that made me feel so much better.
Cindy thought she was in the clear after receiving plasma and steroid treatment, but her oxygen levels dropped.
2 days later, I'm like, can't breathe. I just can't catch my breath.
She endured 2 hospital stays, but Cindy and Sandra both beat the virus.
Me and Mom are proof that you can survive COVID, and you can come out the other side feeling better.
They're grateful to spend the holidays with their big family.
And they're going to have a really nice Christmas because we are here.
And grateful for their health.
I feel like a new person. I feel 40-some years younger. I'm going to go dancing again.
Cindy and Sandra were treated right here at Research Medical Center, and they tell me they are on the road to recovery. But Taylor and Lindsay, they say there are still occasional bouts of fatigue as they continue to recover.
And you heard that fear in her voice because she had an underlying condition when she tested positive, and I think a lot of people have that fear.
Yeah, they do, and they are immunocompromised, and they told me that they're telling their friends and family to continue taking this seriously, masking up, washing your hands, staying socially distanced. And even Cindy, when I was talking to her, she said those foot markers at the stores, they're there for a reason to stay socially distanced when you go out and about.
And Dan, I know there are people that are watching this morning that have tested positive for COVID, and their first question was not, am I going to die? You met 2 people that was their first question because they tested positive. A very different reaction for different people when they test positive to this awful disease. Dan Cohen reporting live for us this morning. Dan, thank you very much.